Hello, thank you for joining me, Dr. Carla Marie Manley, your clinical psychologist and wellness expert. I am so excited to share with you my amazing new book, Aging Joyfully. Aging Joyfully is a woman's guide to creating optimal health, relationships, and fulfillment for her 50s and beyond. Now, don't be fooled by the title. For many women, whether in their 20s, 30s, 40s, or beyond, are worried about the aging process, as if aging is a bad thing. Yet I see aging as a beautiful opportunity to create, to craft the kind of woman we want to be in the here and now and moving forward. And so I invite you to take a sneak peek into Aging Joyfully with me. When we look at the introduction of Aging Joyfully, we have the opportunity to slow things down a bit and to consider our attitudes toward aging. Because if we think of aging as a negative period of life, a negative evolution, then we'll likely feel anxious and depressed about aging. Yet if we learn to craft an attitude of positivity, of seeing all the joys and opportunities that aging brings to us, well, then we'll likely find aging a much more beautiful and joyful process. And then we move into chapter 1. And chapter 1, like every chapter in Aging Joyfully, offers incredible wisdom tips. Tips that give you concrete, simple guidance for making changes in your life, little shifts here and there that will allow you to feel more joyful and radiant. And indeed, in chapter 1, we start with wisdom tips that allow you to take a look inside of you so that you can consider what areas of your life you'd like to revamp a little bit. When we move in to the next chapter, chapter 2, we have the opportunity to take a look at ourselves from the inside out, and indeed starting to look at what we might want to cultivate more of in our inner world that will allow us to be free of anxiety, depression, stress, and increase self-love, self-esteem, and inner joy. When we move into the next chapter, chapter 3, we are allowed the opportunity to take a look at overall health and wellness, taking care of this physical body. Yes, we address some superficial topics like wrinkles and graying hair and some saggy skin, but we also look at the importance of exercise, sleep, eating right, and medical issues that are important to address so that this beautiful body that you call home can be radiant and joyful and luminous no matter how old or young you might be. When we move into the next chapter, chapter 4, we have the opportunity to look at our relationships. Indeed, our relationships have a big impact on how we feel day in and day out. And so this chapter gives you a steady guide into looking at each relationship in your life and figuring out those that give you great joy and those that might need an adjustment here and there in order to bring greater joy into your life and your daily world. When we move into chapter 5 helps you envision and re-envision your relationships and your roles in life, because you deserve to have a real solid look at the kind of world you want to inhabit on a day-to-day basis. And chapter 5 gives you concrete tips for looking at the woman you are today in your various relationships and roles and doing what you need to do and want to do to feel more empowered, more joyful, and more satisfied with every area of your life. When we look at chapter 6 is all about you, creating a braver, more passionate you. And when we take the time to find out where we want to have more passion, we can dig deep and find some bravery that we may have never cultivated before, so that we can take whatever space we are in life and become more empowered, more radiant, and really live the passionate life of our dreams. And that's what I want you to have the tools to be able to do. And then as we close our journey in Aging Joyfully, In the postscript, I offer you a beautiful real-life example of a woman who was entering her 60s in a very defeated state of mind. She had never been really loved and never felt really valued, and so she decided to use her 60s as the place to really cultivate everything that she had wanted, including deep love. And so in the midst of all this work she began doing, she was given a serious medical diagnosis. And rather than crumpling and giving up, she decided to face it with fiery joy. And indeed, during this process, she met the love of her life and then ultimately conquered her medical condition, came out more beautiful and joyful on the other side, and she currently lives a very fulfilling life with the man of her dreams. And why do I share this story with you? Because this woman is you. This woman is me. This woman is every woman. Because no matter how old we are, no matter how young we are, it is our right to pause, to evaluate where we are, to let go of the past and move into the future in a beautiful, empowered way that allows us to create and embrace the life of our dreams. And that is my gift to you in Aging Joyfully. And so, once you pick up your copy of Aging Joyfully, I know that you will enjoy every page, for you deserve, beautiful you, deserve to create the life of your dreams. And I invite you to connect with me at agingjoyfully.com, at drcarlamanley.com, and in all of the usual places such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, drcarlamanley.com. And I thank you so much for sharing some of your time with me. And I want to thank you and honor you for being the beautiful, empowered being that you are, and for having a heart that is willing to open and craft the life of your dreams. Thank you, and be well.